All I know, been very recent development, maybe a few months. And I can tell you that they aren't fun. That's about the limit. Though, government experience has some validity, I'd guess. Government is known to use Dementors, at least up until the last war. Or, I guess, the previous last war.
Austera's like studying you very carefully, and she's like, why do you do that?
What?
Why do you do this whole... When you talk, you've got this, like, broody thing going on about you. Why do you do that?
Norio will chuckle a bit. I don't know. It's natural.
You sound like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix.
That's out of character.
Okay, out of character. What is
How?
that?
Did you tell him? Did you tell him that?
I didn't know
You're
that.
a liar. Who told him
You're
that?
a liar.
Who told him that?
Okay, Hawk.
Yes.
I run Vampire the Masquerade.
Okay.
And in the campaign, Chris's character talks with a deep voice. And one of the characters who talks like Levi was like, you kind of sound a little bit like Keanu Reeves. Did anyone ever tell you that?
Oh my god.
That's why I started busting up.
perfect.
It was the
That's
best.
insane,
That is
dude.
insane. Dude, it means it's true. You sound like Keanu Reeves.
I honestly
If
did
only it
not
looked as good.
know that
You
that
need-
was... Yes. It was
You need
not
to-
informed
No
to
one
me.
looks as good as Keanu Reeves, man.
No, they don't.
AJ's pretty close. I mean, let's not lie.
AJ is
AJ is really dreamy, so.
I love you, AJ.
So the woman said that to Norio. So how does Norio actually react to that?
Nora will think for a minute. I think I saw that movie. It was a good one. I like the guy. Seems
I
cool.
mean, the way you dress, she says, I'm surprised you're not cosplaying as somebody from that movie as it is.
Oh, I'm a doctor. I have to present myself well.
I'm not used to doctors wearing all black. Normally it's all white.
I wasn't always a doctor. I guess the color scheme was just a holdover.
What were you before, a mortician?
It's closer than you might think.
He says, well, I guess if you were a mortician before, then maybe a step above would be a doctor.
I prefer keeping people out of caskets than putting them in.
Well, whatever floats your boat, I suppose.
So what about you?
What about me?
You've apparently been tracking these things. What do? You investigator?
You could say that, she says as she gives a bit of a shrug. Pretty much that's I investigate here and there, and so right now these things are my target. Mostly because she's like breaks off a little bit and she says, aha, I see. You almost got me there. She says, almost dropped my guard. Says, you're quite a charmer. You know that.
Been told so in the past, but hey, whatever floats your boat, I guess.
So this person that you're married to, your wife know that you're out chasing after demons? Or husband? She like turns.
You had it right the first time. High school sweetheart. But no, to be blunt, I kept that little tidbit from her so she wouldn't worry.
Ah, see. Yes. Makes sense.
All she knows is I'm currently out examining some patients. See if I can help identify the creature, not that I'm actually looking for it.
And once you do identify this creature, what are you going to do then?
Hopefully, find a way at least to start dismantling them, I guess, since they're mechanical.
It is going to be at this point that you hear another scream from another part of the town.
Round two?
I suppose. With that, she's going to start running towards that direction.
Alright.
And as she's running, she's gonna say to you, so those things are crazy defensive. Look, don't even think about hitting with spells unless it's a Patronus spell, which does stun them slightly or shake them up a bit. But that armor that that's been grafted on them, you gotta crack through it first before you're able to get through that spell. Not even an Avada Kedavra can get through. Believe me, I would know.
What about things that aren't? What about summoning? What if we summoned a boulder over it?
That would probably crack it a little bit, yes. Physical means seems to be actually more effective than magical means.
And fire?
Fire can get through it if it's powerful enough, yes.
Any weak points? And
Good question. Maybe if it was a video game, sure, but not that I'm aware of.
everything's got a weak point, real life or not.
Heart is funny.
No, this is just Austera. I'm just channeling Austera's that's just her. She brings it out.
Your heart, your eyes, those are human weak points.
She's like, yes, the heart is a weakness for a lot of people, yes. I'm going to say that at this point, you guys are going to manage to catch up to where the noises are coming from. You will arrive at the scene just when this dragon, aka Luke, manages to kill the creature in midair, and the creature falls to the ground. So you and Austera, who you don't know the name is Austera, but you and this woman just witnessed this group of people, these misfit band of misfits, just took down this Dementor creature Terminector thing.
I guess we're too late.
Or just in time. They did all the work.
True. Let's see if any of them need healing, because I'm pretty sure that one's bleeding.
You're pointing towards Juan, right?
Yep.
You point towards Juan. Austera looks towards Juan's direction, and then she freezes.
What? You know that guy? Ex-boyfriend or something?
Amazing.
She, her eyes, shift towards your direction, and then she sort of, cracks her neck a little bit. Okay. So, if we are going to approach them, I have one request. Only one request.
Sure.
Pretend that I'm your wife. Or girlfriend. Or fiance.
my
It doesn't
God.
matter. Just pretend.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Which one is it?
Wife.
Wow. Wow. She says,
I'm used to calling my wife my wife.
My wife.
all right then. Well, I'll be sure. I'll do you a favor and I'll tell her then.
You asked me to pretend.
Oh. I have a question.
Okay.
Has Luke landed yet?
He could.
Yeah, Luke has landed and he's hurt. What's so funny, class?
Juan looks like a cop that poses as a high schooler to bust them selling.
So when Luke lands, is he still a dragon? Does he go back to a human?
Yeah, you go back to human form.
I stride right up to him. I don't say anything just yet, but this is one thing that Luke probably has never seen, and that's the green skin tinge. He probably has never seen that.
Okay.
She strides up to him, looks him over, kind of does the whole, turns him a little bit to have a look at him. And then she looks him in the eyes for a minute. And then down at the wound, she actually drags him over to Albion. Albion,
What?
can you fix this? And she pulls his coat back to show where the wound is.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Just help Juan. Is Leia all right?
She is fine.
Al begins fixing it, and he goes, "Does anyone know what the hell this thing is? And if you want me to roll, I can roll for the heal."
At this point, Norio would walk up and be like, "Hey, is anyone hurt? I'm a doctor."
Yeah, this kid, he's hurt. Wait a minute. Actually, wait a minute. Who are you? Excuse me. Where did you come from?
Jordan is smart. Jordan is smart.
Well, I came from that direction. He'll point the direction he came from, and I was just attacked by that thing before. Well, technically, I attacked it, trying to save someone else. Basically, I ran away from it after it stabbed me.
Okay. And you're a doctor.
Yes.
Okay. Can you
I'm
help?
Is Austria?
Austera.
Austria.
All of Austria
Austria.
appears.
Right.
It's all Austria.
Oh,
we need the forces right now.
Jordan's also here, but not Jordan.
Good day,
Australia.
everyone. I need some blades.
Is Australia here?
The Austera does emerge behind Norio. Yes.
Okay.
Also, this is my wife.
Cool.
Okay.
Can you please help my nephew?
Yeah.
I'm fine. You guys don't have to
Juan
worry
right
about
now isn't like looking at them. It's like looking at the Terminator.
Okay.
And he's like, and Juan is gonna be like, "Ooh, boy, I don't know how the fuck we survived this." And he will turn around and see Norio and be like, "What?" And then see
And
Austera
just
and
drink,
be like,
this is my wife.
me.
Again, does anyone know what these things are? And Al will look toward the direction of Norio and Austera.
They look like Terminator Dementors.
Yeah. A couple of names been thrown out. Terminex, she came up with. It's a pretty good one.
Terminector is what I've been calling it.
Terminector, yes.
As far as what are they, I am not sure. I have thoughts, but I have feelings that they might be some sort of government experiment gone horribly wrong. That's just a theory of mine, at least.
Okay. Juan will walk over them.
Oh, brother.
Hey, oh, come here for a second. He's like
Al
grabbing
will
his
walk up.
chest.
I'm gonna heal the young man before while
As
they
you-
walk away.
Juan,
As you
Juan,
do, I'm like
Al,
pacing.
like, am I hallucinating? Have I lost too much blood?
Oh,
It doesn't
do you need me
feel
to
like-
help you?
No. Are you seeing that lady over there?
Al will turn and look. Yes, I see the lady. She's real. You're not hallucinating.
Are you sure though?
He'll look again. Yeah. Do you know her?
Okay, give me 1 second, and he will turn around and be like, "Okay, this is too much blood.
Aww.
This can't be."
Here. Let me heal you. Maybe you have lost a lot of blood. You're acting a little weird.
My buddy, my friend, come here, and he will put his bleeding arm around him, like.
That's unsanitary. That's how diseases get
Get
passed.
back to killing my nephew.
That's.
Before he does, can Luke look into his mind real quick?
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll. Norio, do you know if you've taken anything that defends you, if you want to, defends you from having your mind read?
I mean, his father was an Aur, so that would probably be something that he did. Just his father would probably have had him do it.
Okay. Luke, go ahead and roll.
I'm not going to go through his whole life. I'm going probably just a day, maybe two, to see if he is a person and if his intentions were to come steal our magic.
Can you give us a little bit of what your surface thoughts would be, Norio? Just your surface thoughts throughout, like, what happened to you over the course of the last 24 hours.
The first thing is, ow, pain! Second would be, the hell's that? And, oh, that's a person being, taken away. Then going farther back would be him probably in a hospital somewhere, using both muggle and magical means to help people. And Probably that his magic doesn't seem to be just normal magic.
Okay. Would you see him drinking blood at all within these past 2 days?
No, he goes several days without drinking
Excellent.
anything. He probably
Would he have seen you eat or drink normal food?
Probably not, but I also imagine that it's just like flashing images. So whether we put that together,
Right. I don't
No,
think
it's
you
fine.
would have.
Yeah, I don't
that
think
guy
I would have thought of it. But yeah, okay. So just everything he told me would show that he's a normal. Just
Also, because it just happened, like I'm gonna say the full conversation that he has had with Austera, you've also witnessed. So that includes Austera being like, tell him that I'm his wife. Yeah, that's right. Tell him I'm his wife.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was
So-
actually about to bring that up as well.
Like,
okay.
I'm with Al, no? And I'm like, Al, she's Austera.
Wait, like, Austera's not a very common name. So, like, you're Austera, the Austera you used to kind of date.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. The real, that one.
Okay, so, boy, you're getting a lot of flashbacks from the past with your daughter and now Austera. And is this a good thing or a bad thing? What do you?
I don't know. I don't know. I not know.
Well, listen,
Okay.
if you don't want to talk to her, you don't have to. I think we should all just try to get to see.
I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have amnesia.
You have amnesia?
Yes.
So you don't want to talk to her. So you want to avoid her. Is that what you're saying?
He will start. He will like yell. Who are you? Where am I? What's my
Okay.
name?
Al's gonna do a first aid check to try to determine, is Juan actually crazy? Like, did he lose too much blood?
Okay, so
Right, I got a kid with a hole in his side and wants losing his mind.
the kid will be fine.
Rolling right now. Just to assess. And I only got a 9.
Okay. Juan is crazy, but not more than usual.
Hark, I love you, Hark.
That
Hark,
means
I love you.
I've lost.
Hark is a god.
Al says, Juan, come here for a second. I really think you got hit in the head too hard with that thing. I really need to look at you and make sure you're okay. And he'll look at his you said it was his chest or his shoulder that you got hit
his
on.
chest, like here. Yeah, no, he
And
will
then
be
Al will
fine.
just kind of like tend to that, assuming Juan is crazy.
Like, man, what the fuck? What the fuck? Should I go talk to her? Or should I not say anything? Or
Al just kind of shrugs. He goes, "That's up to you. I mean, maybe now's not the best time with these things running around, but
what things? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Al just staring at him quizzically, like,
Yeah, those things are there.
maybe they know more about them, though. I mean, maybe we should see what they know.
Yeah,
Look, I can
yeah,
talk to her if you don't
yeah.
want to. You can wait
yeah.
behind me.
I'll wait here, and he will like sit down on the ground. Yeah. Good idea.
Okay. So was anything else happening while they're having this side conversation?
Just the healing.
Nario is healing.
He's going to use mainly magic, but he is going to supplement with the hoop to maybe boost it.
Once he's done, Roxana gives him a nod and says, "Thank you very much, sir." And then she's gonna take Luke's shoulder and she's gonna turn to him.
Wait. Before you take him away, make sure there are no lasting effects for loss of blood that can happen even with my healing magic. So just make sure he gets plenty of iron and such.
Yeah. I'll cook a steak or something. You and me, we're going home now.
And then Norio will make his way over to Clef to make sure he's all right, not bleeding out.
So yeah.
Or
that's it.
Juan.
She just looks him in the eyes and just says, like, you and me are going here.
What are you talking about? I'm not going home.
Yes, you are. She's getting, like, more and more green.
No, I'm part of this too.
Go with your uncle. He will support you.
Luke, I understand that. Okay, you're trying to help, and you did a very good job, okay? It's a great job, but what you did was very stupid.
Well, what was stupid about it? I had a plan. I executed it almost flawlessly. How is it stupid?
Because things go wrong. Sometimes. People
Look-
like you shouldn't have to make that kind of sacrifice. It is my job to look after you.
I'm an adult. I don't need you to look after me.
I know. And she actually looks away from him for a minute as if like she's hiding something on her face.
I'm gonna say at this point, Chessa will finally catch up to Luke, and she gets a hold of. She grabs Luke by the shoulders, and she says, "Luke, are you all right?"
Yeah, I'm fine. I used Dad's hoop and got out of that.
She smiles. "You did. I'm so proud of you. That was really smart thinking, turning to water and then in dragon afterwards."
Do I hear the word hoop?
Thanks,
Yeah,
Mom.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you would. I will say yes.
Thanks, Mom. I look at rocks.
Norio's
She's, like,
definitely
looking away.
his eyes flick over to them, just instinctually.
Actually, when Austera's eyes instinctually go towards that direction as well, towards Luke's direction as well at the same time, Chessa will say, "So just be careful, use your head, and just keep staying close, okay?"
I will. What is that? Do you know what that is, Mom?
Everything about it tells me Dementor, but it's different. It looks like it's been altered in some way.
Yeah, it's got some sort of cyber tech on it.
I don't like it at all, Leia says. That thing is crazy scary. And Austera says, "You think that thing looks scary? Imagine what it looks like to all the muggles and to all of the not the no-matches." So out of character, Dementors, I think in the lore, I found out, are invisible to muggles and no-matches. They're invisible.
They
Which
can
means
still be affected by them, but
can still be affected by him. So we know this because of what happened to
Dursley.
Dudley Dursley didn't see them, or anyone else, any of the other nomads for that matter. So just imagine that this creature is coming after you, and all you can see is the metallic pieces and the LED pieces. So because those things are not magical. So this thing is flying at you, but you only see like a metallic flying exoskeleton looking glowing thing, which I'm sure must be even scarier for muggles as well. Did I hear one of you guys talk about a hoop?
Nope.
when Norio goes over, who's concealing their wand currently? Because once he heard hoop, he would look at their wands.
My one's out and it's in my hand.
Mine's
Luke's
out.
not holding his wand.
At this moment, I think that Juan would recover a bit and go towards them, but he doesn't have his wand. He has his hands.
So can I see the hoops on both of their wands?
I mean, I'm gonna say, I'll say yeah. Now that you know that they're talking about the hoops, I'm gonna say that you'll be able to recognize the symbols that are etched onto their wands. I'll say yes.
He slides his wand up into his wrist.
Okay.
Okay, Juan will say, yeah, a little bit more composed. What do we do now? We just found out that Felix just died, and now this thing, it can be a coincidence. Can it?
Hold on. Does anybody know how many of these things are out there? If they're anywhere else?
Yeah, one's that direction. He'll point the direction that the one that he fought went off.
Shit. I should call Ahika.
Gotta deal with that.
When she says Aika, so that name sounds familiar to you, Norio.
Aika.
Because Aika is the name of Delphina's brother.
Aika. Yeah, the bartender.
Mm,
The vampire bartender.
Yep.
Yep.
Interesting. Sorry, who took
Aika, that name sounds very familiar to me. What's his last name?
none of your business. So sorry, which one of us took my son again? Because I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, Finn took your son, yeah.
Shit.
Okay, guys,
I
are
got
we
a phone.
going to go? Should we go after the other one? We can just let it here. Like, attack other people?
It was already feeding on someone.
Well, we can let it do it again.
Yeah, let's go get it.
Yeah, let's go get it.
Hold on
Are
one
we
second.
sure, guys? We don't even know what we're up against here.
This one
Can I-
died pretty quick.
I mean, my wife knows a bit more about them than I do. Perhaps she'd like to fill you in a bit.
Before I say anything, can I speak with one of you privately first? She looks towards Juan's direction.
I'll talk to you.
She looks towards you and she says, "You're sweet." She says, "Who are you?"
My name is Luke.
"Nice to meet you, Luke," she says.
He's my nephew. Yeah, let's. You know what? Let's talk. Yeah, let's have a talk.
Chessa is pretty much going to remain silent. Alec, by the way, during this whole thing, he's still studying the creature. He's still looking at it at the moment. So Austera is going to go off. So Austera and Juan are going to have a private chat. So, she says, "Long time no see."
Yeah, it's been a long time. Didn't you get married?
"Yes," she says, "I think a lot of things has been going on in the last, how long? 17 some years or so?
Yeah.
But look at you," she says. She sort of gives you a playful punch on the shoulder. "Big celebrity, man. I'm sure you've got girls fawning all over you."
I wouldn't say that. Yes. How did you two meet? He's like 7. Like, he's very young.
"Yeah, well, but he's got a lot of money." So,
It is a fancy suit.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
"Oh, come on, Juan," she says. "Don't act so surprised."
Who's surprised? I'm not surprised. Surprised.
He's got a lot of money. He's decent in bed. Why not?
Yeah. And what you been doing this whole time?
What have I been doing?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I'm not doing what I used to be doing during wartime, but I'm doing similar things along the same vein. A lot of investigatory kind of stuff. I'm not living the fancy smancy glitzy life like you are. "Hey, Kadabra!"
Yeah, hey, Kadabra, yes. I wish that phrase would burn in hell. Well, now that we have the introductions all planned out, okay, so this teenager came to my house.
Oh, wait a minute. You said that my husband's young.
No,
Wait.
no, shut up. No, never, ever. No. She said like that she was my daughter and that she was your daughter.
Wait, what?
Why didn't you tell me? Like, I know we didn't had like a very good breakthrough. We just kind of drift apart, but that's a big thing to tell me.
Wait. She says, hold on a second. You said somebody came to your door claiming that she was your daughter and my daughter?
Yeah. And that relationship wasn't like way before I was famous. That isn't like no knowledge. Why didn't you tell me?
What was her name? What did you say her name was? What did she look like?
She said her name was Ximena, and I don't know you, but she looks like you.
Juan, our daughter died last year.
Oh,
She was attacked by one of those things. Now, I don't know who this person is who claims to have been our daughter, but that's impossible. Clearly, she's an imposter.
No. And he will turn around and start like pacing. No. What do you mean? What happened? What?
Before I answer that, tell me, do you have one of those hoop things?
Yes, I do.
Then you need to get rid of it quickly.
Why?
Because our daughter died because of one of those things.
Do you mean she died because of it?
I had one of those hoops. And we got a visit from one of those things, and its master, Mr. Fenrir Greyback, wanted the hoop. Our daughter came to help protect me, and she paid the price for it.
Wait a minute, you're saying these creatures are related to the hoops?
I'm saying that the person who seems to be collecting them for whatever reason has been using them, yes. Why they're here randomly in the city, I wasn't sure until I started hearing you guys spouting about these hoops.
Well, in that case, like I said, I feel like we need to get out of here before more come.
Whoever has those hoops are in deep danger. So I would recommend, if you have one, toss it in the lake or something. Because those things are going to keep coming after you if you don't.
How do they know who has them?
I have no idea. I have no clue.
Juan is very quiet, but he is starting to look pissed. Like, very, very angry.
This person, she says, that visits you, Juan, this is very important. Did she give you contact information? Did she leave you with anything? Because if you don't want to deal with this, I totally get it. This is a lot of a shock to you, I'm sure. But I definitely want to get to the bottom of this. If there's somebody's posing as my daughter.
She didn't. I gave her my contact information, right?
yeah, you gave her business.
Yeah, I gave her my... Yeah. No.
I wouldn't trust her. Whoever she is. For all you know, it could be Fenrir himself. I have no idea.
Juan will lower his head for a moment and then raise it again and just walk towards where Norio said the other one was, and he will just walk towards there.
Where are you going,
Like-
Juan?
I'm going to deal with this, and
Juan.
after I'm going to fucking kill Greyback.
Juan, just, I don't know what happened, but like, let's just take a minute, okay? And
He's-
she's still got her phone in her hand. She's still dialing.
He's just walking.
For fuck's sake.
Luke follows him.
Al looks at Roxy like, what do we do?
She's running. She's gonna run in front of Juan and like put her hands out and say, just hold on a minute, okay? Please.
No, and he will like push her away and keep walking.
I'm gonna grab his arm. I'm gonna try and pull him back. Try and strike.
Let's
Norio
fight.
Looks in between
You
them.
can do opposed strength. I'm sorry,
I
Norio.
said
go
Norio's
ahead.
just looking in between them, going,
I'm just gonna say,
I knew this was gonna be an odd encounter.
You're gonna have to like push me.
Juan is gonna push you,
Yeah.
but my melee combat is shit. So, you're gonna be fine.
All right. So you're able to like brush her off.
And I just keep on walking.
Juan, fucking stop for 2 seconds.
Yeah, he ain't listening.
Okay, I'm a.
It is indeterminate on whether or not they were two separate creatures or the same creature.
Yeah,
Yes.
Norio's
So,
assuming because he was
it
told
is
there were
unknown.
multiple. So
Yeah.
You can assume whatever you want.
So-
But I'm just pointing out it was never specified.
Yeah, but like Juan understood that there was another, so he is going to go look for it.
I was gonna say, since Roxy failed and Juan pushed past her, I think Al would probably intervene at this point, unless Jordan, you want to try something
ahead.
else.
I just wanted to try it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. What are you gonna try?
Just leg locker, curse him.
Sure. Go ahead and cast it.
Can I use shield in response?
You may if you'd like.
I like. No one's gonna stop me.
Go ahead.
I'm bloodthirsty now. What the fuck is shield? Fuck! I'm fucked.
Oh wow! All right.
That's
Try to throw up a
cheating.
shield.
That's just
You're
cheating.
gonna have to crit. Yeah, you're gonna have to critical succeed your shield
That's
roll to
cheating.
dodge that.
Plain on cheating.
Hey, is the dice.
All right. Unfortunately not. Okay, so you get hit by the leg locking curse.
So one was walking, so his legs will just stop and he will fall to the ground.
You can't move.
Rocks, let me go.
Talk to me. What's going on?
Let
I would like
Me.
to know that as well. Norio will step forward.
Shut the fuck up! I don't know who you are. Let me go.
No, I'm not. Okay, because I don't know what that just happened, but we have people here. We have to look after.
Yeah, you can go. You can look after them. I'm gonna go look after. I'm gonna look after them by fucking killing that thing.
Keep your head, please. I just talk to me. What's going on? Just talk to me.
Let me go, Roxana.
No, until you speak to me.
Juan is gonna try and fly away
It's a
using my hoop.
He's his hoop, so he can still use it. Go ahead. He doesn't need to move to use his hoop. Go ahead and roll your use magic item.
I'm gonna go alone if I have to. No one's stopping me. Well, fuck! I almost failed.
That's fine. You're gonna be able to start flying, and as he's flying, Austera is just gonna shout out, "Just let him go."
Can I follow him? I want to turn into a golden snitch with my hoop. And follow him.
Hell yeah!
Go ahead and roll. Yeah, you'll be able to transform into a golden snitch and fly towards. You'll be able to keep up with Juan if you want to.
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
up
He's
with
just
Juan.
going alongside him, and he'll let himself be seen, so Juan knows he's coming with him.
Juan will just like nod to look and just fly to the general direction, trying to look for the other creature.
shit.
Times like this, Austera says it's better to just let him go.
I bolt.
Unless he
after-
gets himself killed, and then Norio's gonna run and turn into a bat and fly after him.
I'm
Okay.
so glad that everybody's sticking around everybody else. I'm running after them.
So you're gonna run. I don't think you're gonna keep up with
No,
with
I won't be
Juan.
able to.
Norio will go ahead. Norio, roll me on athletics, please.
All right. I don't particularly have anything in that. So that's just
Yeah,
gonna be
I
strength.
suck at athletics.
That's 10.
Yeah, that's
10. Okay. So you'll. I
The
mean,
most marginal of successes.
you're gonna be able. So Juan is moving. The hoop is makes him move really fast. So I think you won't catch up to him, but you'll at least stay
I can keep sight on
within
him.
a decent. You can keep sight on him.
Or-
And
Yeah,
is
with this
Juan
one.
just gonna try to look for
Yeah, he's just gonna fly
Right.
over, trying to see if he can
roll
see the
a
creature.
roll a spot then.
Oh, critical!
Critical.
Now it's a critical.
All right, you're going to scour around the skies. You're not going to see the creature, at least in this immediate area that you were sent to, at all. So either A, the creature's long gone, or B, what you just killed was the same creature.
Juan will go down, like, into a rooftop and just descend and sit down because his legs are still locked. Like he's flying, but his legs are still
Yeah,
locked.
his legs are still locked.
He will
Luke
just
will-
sit down on the roof.
Luke will land next to him and also sit next to his.
Juan will be looking at the horizon for a moment. What you did back there was impressive, Luke.
If only everybody thought that.
Yeah, Roxana is a worried person. He suffered a lot. I'm blaming nothing on her.
I can't be like her. I can't just sit around hoping everything's gonna be okay all the time.
Juan will smile. I get you. The same. Never been able to. That's why we separated a bit during the war.
Can you tell me about that? I heard that there was a bit of a falling out.
Look. At that time, you know about the hoops. We have spent all of that year worrying about the hoops, trying to find them, trying to discover who put a wiretap on our common room. We were paranoid. My stress was skyrocketing, and the last event comes, and it turns out that the hoops didn't really matter. These 4 persons presenting themselves as the emissaries of a revolutionary group that started a war. I couldn't think. I was angry. I couldn't believe what they were doing. So I lashed out. I attacked them. He would like give a faint smile. I got 2, but the vampire lady got me at the end.
Yeah, I hear vampires can be pretty strong.
They are. And after that, all of us had different agendas. I wanted to bring stability to the world. I wanted for everything to go back the way it was. Your dad, he just wanted to help people. It's always been like that. Al wanted the same as us, but he didn't thought. I admire him for that. And Roxana, she's never been good at dealing with a lot of stress, so she just kinda hide. Sometimes I think that I should have done the same.
But if you guys would have hid, then the world war would have never ended.
That's true. That's true.
People say a lot of stuff at school about you guys doing the mass killing curse and how it's a bad thing, but I think it was what was needed.
You know what? I agree with you. The mass killing course is a necessary evil.
Why did you let her talk you into forgetting it?
Luke, Your aunt was dealing with a lot. I just wanted her to get over it, to live her life. We all suffered. We all, well, he will like give us a smirk. We don't. All of us don't have to live with the memories. Only Al and I have to. Because Roxana was too much of a coward to live with what she'd done. And fuck that. I didn't let them. I still know it, and I'm fucking glad I do. Because these things need to be eradicated. And I'm sure the only thing that can do it is something as powerful as a masculine curse.
Wait, you still know it?
Yes. I never forgot it.
He pauses for a minute. He like looks down. He looks back up. Can you teach me?
I agree with your aunt on this one, Luke. There are some things that the young ones shouldn't do.
Juan, I already
Besides,
know.
and
I
he
already
will-
know unforgivables, Juan.
How did you know unforgivables?
I pick them up. How does anybody learn them?
You just... Why do you think that was necessary, Luke?
Why do you think it's necessary to keep a mass killing curse?
Touché. Look, I'm not going to be the one to yell at you for that. I understand. Necessary evils. I've lived with them all my life. Actually, I'm kinda proud that you learned something that difficult by yourself.
It's pretty hard. I'm sure the mass killing curse is even tougher. But look, Uncle, look, if you just teach me and two of us know it, we could defend people better.
Juan will, like, get his jacket off and show his arm. And you will see the flower mark that makes... I can't. I literally can't. Look. And he will show you the scar. It's like scar or
It's a
like a
mark.
tattoo.
Yeah,
It's like a tattoo, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Yeah.
And he will show you the tattoo. The day we finally learned the curse, we make a vow. And it's a vow I will stand by until the day I die.
So you're not
This-
teaching me because of the vow?
If I teach you, Luke, I will die.
If you didn't have the vow, though, would you teach me?
Maybe.
Uncle, you've never hid anything from me. I can't say that about everybody else, but you've never hid anything from me. That's why I've always looked up to you.
Juan will smile and like give you a big hug. I know what's like living in lies, and it's not a good way to live. Look, don't do it. Don't drown yourself in the lies that you tell yourself. Live your life as you want it. Say what you need to say. Do what you need to do, and don't let anyone else try to stop you.
Do what I need to do, and don't let nobody stop me. And I will cast legitimacy on him to read his mind to figure out how to do the mass killing curse.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll, please.
That won't kill me, right?
No,
I-
they said already. They said you have to tell. He's figuring it out. He's not
Okay.
telling.
Okay, no problem there.
Go ahead.
But I do have a clemency. I have the counter ability. I learned it. Yeah. So what do I need to do?
I think you have to roll some sort of opposed check. So, okay. So you will be able to draw out the information on how to cast the spell. Now, just because just because you happen to have like a textbook that says this is how you cast a spell does not mean that you can just cast it now.
No, I know. I still have to practice it, obviously.
You would have to practice it a
Yeah.
lot.
Because even when she was showing it to them, it still took them a while to learn it.
It is very complicated, and you feel that it definitely is going to require a lot of time and practice in order to use it in such a way that it doesn't backfire. And you know that there are probably a lot of huge consequences if this thing backfires.
Deal. And just for funsies, he's gonna look at Juan's favorite moment with Levi, just to see what Juan's favorite Levi moment is.
What was it?
One favorite moment with Levi. I gotta say that it was. I'm gonna say that I asked and asked. So I'm gonna imagine that at one point, Juan and Levi got together and he showed him the entire of Star Wars, all of Star Wars. You know, this is not during school. This is not like it could be during the war, moment where they just, or before the war, where they just sat down and ate popcorn and watched stupid movies all night together as friends. That would be like the most cherished memory one has of Levi.
Cool. When he comes back, Luke has like a tear in his eye. He's wiping. He's like,
What's wrong, Luke? Everything good?
oh, nothing. Oh yeah, just allergies are bad this time of year.
One will smile again and give you another cock and be like, "Thank you for trusting me, Luke. I know it
I
must
always
be
have.
hard."
I'm going to say it will be at this point that Bat Norio, finally catches up to the two of you.
He lands and is silent, seeing that they're having a moment.
I think that because you just read my mind and you get like surface thoughts and all of that, you will know the conversation that Juan had with Austera. Because he was
boy.
thinking. So you
He would
also know
probably-
that.
That is
that
what
would
happened
hurt.
with Norio as well.
That would hurt Luke a lot too. That'd probably cause some tears in Luke's eyes as well, not just his father, but hearing that, because he believes Juan would be a great father. But he wouldn't say nothing out of not wanting to let you know. He just read your mind.
That's fair. I wouldn't do
Yeah.
that either.
So when we heading back, it doesn't look like this Dementor robot Terminator thing is anywhere.
Yeah. It's escaped.
Or maybe we killed it.
Hopefully. Let's go. And Juan will like take flight again. And as he turns down, he's like, I didn't know there were bats in. Where are we again? Washington?
Washington. Oh, there's bats everywhere.
Norio will show himself. He's right. Bats are everywhere.
Oh. It's the doctor guy. Well, happy, I guess, to inform that the Terminator is not here. So it either ran away or we killed it.
I'm not sure that's happy or not that it might have run away to go and kill others. But I get your meaning, I guess.
Luke will bow to Norio and be like, thank you, Norio, for healing me. I appreciate that.
He will just
Thank you.
give a nod.
Thank you for that too.
Perhaps we could apparate back since I know where we're going.
Fine.
I'm good
Let's
with
go.
that.
You will take both their hands and apparate.
So you'll call Emad and he'll answer, "Hey, Mom."
He can tell she's running. She's like, "Where are you?"
Mom, Finn and I are on the way to the ministry.
She stops to catch her breath. Are you safe?
Yes, Mom, I'm safe. She always does this. You hear him like say to Finn.
You need to get inside somewhere.
Get inside. Well, we're almost at the ministry.
Well, hurry there right away, and if you see Dementors that glow,
What?
it's really long night. Okay, look, Amid, just stick with Finn. Tell him everything I just told you. And she'll just quickly recap like what the creatures are and what to look for, and that they're very dangerous. So you stay safe. Do not do anything stupid. Don't do anything I would do. Do something your dad would do.
Okay. Should I say something to the ministry people?
Yes.
Oh man, do you think that if I say something to them, they might be able to, loosen my parole a little bit?
Ahmed, that is not important right now. Just get there safely. Text me when you get there. Text me every hour.
All right, I will.
I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
I love you more.
Okay, Mom, I'm hanging up.
Okay. Goodbye.
He hangs up. So you guys are running, and I guess since everybody else is running, then Chessa and the rest will probably be going to... I think Alec is going to say that he'll catch up because he's still examining the creature. So Alec will catch up. And I think Leia will also be with you guys as well, if that's the case. So Austera, I think, is going to stay behind as well. Because she just told everybody to leave them alone. And so that's what she's doing, is leaving Juan alone. But anyway, Albion, you said Albion wanted to say something or do something?
Yes, so it's Chessa, Roxy, and
Leia.
Leah. Okay. So he'd look at Chessa, and in his head he's contemplating like pulling her aside, but then he doesn't care if Roxy hears, and he kind of has a moment where he looks at Leia and he just decides he's gonna just say it anyways, and he looks at Chessa and he says, "You need to get the hoop from Luke."
I've thought about that. You really think that's the best thing?
He shakes his head and he actually glances at Roxy as if to like invite her into the conversation, and he's not ignoring Leah, but he's like more so directed at the adults. He's like, if what I just overheard Austera telling Juan is true, these monsters are somehow connected. These attacks from these monsters are somehow connected to the hoops. And I have a plan. I've been working on this spell, and out of character, Albion has learned two spells that helped him with this: the Unplottable and the Sanctuary spell, which allows him to like hide a person or a thing, and it's only known to the caster. So he'll then proceed to explain. He'll say, I have a spell, and I think it might be powerful enough to keep these hoops protected. I don't think Juan's going to go for it, but clearly, and he'll like glance off in the direction that Juan flew. Clearly, he's doing his own thing, but for the safety of those willing, I feel like keeping these hoops in this sanctuary place that I can create might be our best bet.
That would be the smart thing to do, she says.
And look, I'm proud of Luke and what he did back there, but you've got to get that hoop from him, Chessa, or else he could be in danger.
I was just going to say, like, as they're talking, like, I imagine she's hearing it, but she's still looking around and calling Juan and Luke's name. She looks very frantic as she, like, continues looking for them. But for now, she does not contribute to the conversation.
I will talk to him. I definitely want to convince him to do that. But honestly, it's ultimately his decision.
Out of character, did Levi ever tell Albion about the Fenrir attack on his dad's?
We never RP'd it, but I believe he would have. It was a pretty big moment in his life.
And so we can assume that Chessa probably knows about that too.
I'm sure she does too.
Anything Levi has ever done, Chessa would know.
She says, Chessa says, of course, I'm his mom. And as any parent, they always want to protect their children. And I definitely want to do everything I can to protect both of my children, 100%. But I also believe that it's the responsibility of a parent to teach them how to protect themselves. I'm not always going to be around to protect them. I have to make sure that at some point I entrust my children that they'll be able to take care of themselves as well and stand on their own 2 feet